And welcome to the Siege. Respect earned. My name's Jason Ives. I am joined by Mr. Sean Green, who's on cameras tonight.
What's up? You were way better at that intro in the practice room. That's okay. No big deal.
I try to do best. Tim's not with us tonight. Big happy birthday to his daughter, Eliana.
Yes, our favorite commentator.
Can't blame that at all. Paul Rogers already sent in 500 stars. Thank you, Paul, the outlaw himself. But there's one person we like more than Paul tonight, and that's our special guest, Mr. Carlos Panfili. How you doing?
Great.
Thank you for
Glad
doing
to be
this
here.
today.
Pleasure.
I really
My
do
pleasure.
appreciate it. Now, Carlos, you are part owner of the Sideline Sports Pub?
Yes.
All right, part owner of the Sideline Sports Pub, our newest sponsor, too.
Yes.
Thank
Glad
you
to be
so
part.
much for that. Thank you for the support.
Excited.
It means
You would
the
have
world.
you would have thought he would have practiced the name of the company a little bit more as our sponsor.
Well, and the logo that we created for you, all we got was just Sidelines.
That's all.
So,
That's enough.
yeah.
That's a sports
fair.
pub underneath of it. That's fine.
That's it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, Carlos, thank you for being here. Looking
Pleasure.
forward to having you. So let's get right to it.
Yep.
Your castle count up. On your way over here, did you have expectations of yourself for where you would do with 9 darts?
I didn't want to be the worst one.
You didn't want to be the worst one.
Yeah. I'm
You
using.
can just say my name, Carlos.
You didn't want to be
I
Sean.
didn't want to be Sean. So
There's
you
nothing
know,
wrong with that.
yeah.
Well, Sean had 3 attempts at it, and he finally got a good score.
Yes, I did.
So we're only going to give you 1 attempt.
I'll
All
take
right.
it. I took it.
Sean, let's roll that footage. Let's
Yeah.
see how you did.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Keegan, and I'm here joined with my man Carlos. Carlos, how's it going, my man?
It's going great.
It's going good. You
Glad
guys
to be
heard a
here.
boom outside. It's because we got Boom Goes the Dynamite at the studio right now, as well as the man, the myth, the legend. We're going to cut back to them shortly. I'm here to host the Castle Count Up, so let's get this party started. Carlos, I'm not going to ask too much about you because I'm going to hopefully learn about you after once I watch the show back from their point of view. They're going to talk to you a lot about, I imagine, sidelines and
I hope so.
and other activities of
Paying
your
for
nature. Yeah, for sure. So I'll just keep it kind of a little bit short with you in this manner. Go ahead if you want, get yourself settled, throw 3 darts.
No warm-ups. I'm ready whenever you are.
No warm-ups?
Let's
Okay.
go.
All right, I'll
I
ask
gotta
you like 1 or 2 questions
Shoot.
then, and then we'll get this party started. So besides sidelines, have you had any sort of bar managerial experience before?
No, absolutely not.
None?
It's to buy a bar, just need money. You know, that's
Okay.
that's not. Yeah. So I bartended during COVID. I did HR for 10 years. During COVID, I bartended for a little bit. Started working sidelines. Bar came up for sale. Jumped on it, and
Yeah.
now we're in a bar.
There you go.
Hey.
And that's your whole full-time gig, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Right on, cool stuff. Real quick, anybody who's looking to get into the bar business as a owner, what is your biggest joy and your biggest gripe about owning the bar?
It's when it's great, it's great.
Okay.
When it's bad, it's bad. So just don't do it. That's my advice. Nope. Stay on the other side.
He's like, leave the money making in that aspect to me.
Yeah,
All right,
I've-
Carlos, go ahead. Show me your first 3 darts. Let's get this party started.
Ben, if these aren't good, it's because of your fault. They're your darts.
Shout out to Ben Ferris.
Shout out to Ben.
All right, okay. You got 39. That ain't too bad. Okay. We got 16. So that is 55. 5 total. All right, last 3 darts. Blow them up, Carlos. You got this.
Ah, you bum.
All right, it's fine. 33. That brings our score up to a total of 88. You know what? That is not the lowest that we've seen. So that was the number 1 goal.
Did it.
All right.
High five, brother.
So,
Thank you.
hey, we'll take it. All right, Sean, Jason, Carlos, back to the 3 of you.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Carlos with the big 88, the Marvin Harrison himself.
Starvin Marvin. Let's go.
All right. Can you reach down there and reach?
Yeah,
can
probably.
you man it down there? Oh.
That's probably where it
Good try.
belongs on the
Good
floor.
try. Ah,
My
you good.
darts.
Yeah, we're going to need the mic.
Better than my dart throwing.
Hey, I'm surprised you threw something at the board and missed. Big shout out to Jack Harrell. Thank you for the stars, Jack. We appreciate every one of them. Woo! Whoa, look at that, 1,160 stars. Thank you, Jack. Okay, so let's talk about Carlos a little bit, all right?
Shoot.
You wrestled Division I in
Yes.
Jersey.
Yep.
Man, what college did you wrestle for?
Seton Hall University. Go Pirates.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seton
Congratulations.
Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Small college.
Yeah.
That's
How I got my darts. Those are Ben Ferris's darts. I bet him on the Seton Hall Indiana State game in the NAT final. And Seton Hall won, and I got a free pair of darts.
Man,
Nice
you really
job.
are just a fan of the worst teams.
Oh, yeah. Go Knicks. We're up 1-0.
Now,
Kickball.
you're currently a wrestling coach at Marion University, is that
Yep.
right?
Yes. Yep.
How long you been doing that?
Since the program first started 5 years ago. So, yeah.
So you helped build the program.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My close friend, Stephen Bradley, they called him to start the program, and that was one of his first calls. Like, hey, I can't pay you. So you come help me out. Got you, buddy. Let's go.
And
That's
so
amazing.
Somewhere along that journey of shaping today's youth in the wrestling world, you decided to be
He has
really
college kids. How many times I have to tell you? It's college kids.
Yes.
Yeah, they're kids.
They're kids. They're idiots.
Yeah.
Well, that's
They're
true.
kids. Love
You
them.
decided it'd be a good idea to open up a bar.
Well,
It's
not
an
open.
idea. It's an
Buy-
idea.
buy a
It's an idea.
bar.
Buy a bar.
Yeah,
Buy a bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buying a bar is an opener. So,
You decided to do that. How has it been? You've owned it now for about 18
Yep.
months, am I right?
yep, 18 months.
How's that been?
Up and down, like in everything, So it's depends the day you ask me. Some days, never buy a bar. Some days, it's the greatest thing in the world,
Yeah,
You walk in on a
that's good.
Saturday night, everybody's happy, having a great time,
Yep,
It's awesome, You can't get a better high than that.
sure.
Some
So
Monday afternoon, you're just looking around. Where's everybody at? It's like, So
Well, Sidelines is a fantastic bar,
Yeah.
and we're going to talk a little bit about the menu because the menu is superb out there. We've now got Checkered Flag, and we've got you guys, two
they
of
have
the
great
best
food. They have great food. Yeah, they have great food.
two of the best food in town.
Mhm.
Talk to me about what darts means to any particular bar. What does it mean to Sidelines?
To me, it's it's our backbone. I think it's
Okay.
one of those things that you guys are there every week consistently,
Yep.
drinking a lot. You guys drink. I'll give you that.
That's
It's,
fair. That's fair.
you can run up tabs.
Yep.
Shout out to Rodney and Melinda. You guys, my MVP. They're my MVPs.
That's amazing.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
You know that is the greatest compliment you can
They
give.
are my MVPs. But yeah, you guys run up tabs. You're great to us staff.
Yep.
My staff loves serving you guys, so it's kind
Oh,
of
good.
yeah. No, it's such a big bar too. Like I said, some days you walk in, it looks like it's dead, but I have 40 people in there. With the darts, it's a bunch of people concentrated in one area. So random people walk in, it's like, oh, this place is happening.
And
So,
like one of our other sponsors, Night Owls, you have both steel tip and soft tip
Yeah.
in the bar, and you have blind drawers for both.
yeah, no,
Am
it's
I right? Let's
yeah.
run those flyers right now on Monday night, done by Mr. Rosner himself.
Yeah.
That's why the flyer is a little shorter than the other one. The weekly steel tip blind draw starts at 7:30.
Yep.
$10 entry. That's a fun little draw to do. I've
No.
been to that a few times.
Yeah, he does a great job. He's really promoting it. He's worked so hard for us. He means the world to me. What he's doing for us. It's a lot. So I appreciate it.
Whatever you guys are talking about is great, but we have to shout out Chad Smock real quick. 10,000 stars
Oh my gosh!
that he just sent us. It says Sidelines, Carlos and Nicole with exclamation points. So
Nice.
thank you,
Hey, thank
Carlos.
You. Thank you, Carlos.
And thank you,
Chad.
Thank you, Chad, as our new
Yeah.
sponsor as well.
We do appreciate that. But Monday night Sidelines draw. Let me just give a big shout.
Oh, he's doing great.
Big love to Sean and Amanda, who's had a really tough weekend, tough couple of weeks, to be honest with you. Our thoughts and our prayers are with you all.
Always.
Love you guys.
Yep.
On Thursday night, you've got the early draw.
Yeah,
You
big
got
run.
the 7 o'clock draw run by Ron Thompson. Been to that a few times too.
That's a good time. Yeah.
That's a good time. You have a lot of the same regulars over there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's some new people coming to that
there's
bar too.
some people that just started throwing, come in,
Yep.
everybody's very welcoming.
Yep.
Everybody asks me, I want to play, it's like, yes, come in.
Yeah.
They won't judge you. Everybody's so cool, it's everybody's just having a good time, The darts is almost secondary, everybody's just having a good time, enjoying themselves, so it's a good time.
It's a blast. And that draw, like the Monday night draw, both of them run pretty quick.
yeah.
You can go to the Thursday night blind draw and win it all and be home by 10 o'clock.
I'd rather you not.
Yeah.
I'd rather you stay a little, have a couple extra drinks, but
Yeah.
you have to.
There's nothing wrong with
I'm
it.
trying to make a living here.
Now let's talk about the menu. Though now, when you buy a bar, there's a stereotype about the food that belongs. It's a
Right.
cheeseburger, it's a patty melt,
Yeah.
it's a cheeseburger with bacon on
Yeah.
it, and so it may be. You do some different stuff. You kind of like what Stacy does at the Checkered Flag,
Yeah.
but you do some different stuff. I've seen a flight of soups.
Yeah, we did some
There
soups
before?
before.
I've seen you do deep fried ribs.
Yep. With the ribs, and Ben had the burger of the month,
Sure.
If somebody has a suggestion, I'll make it happen, It's not that hard, really,
Yeah.
What do you want,
Do
Call a vendor, I need this. we'll make it happen. You know, it's gonna.
Is it fun for you to come up with different foods to be able to offer different
Yeah.
foods to some of the customers that
It
come
is. It really is. You know, I like to eat. You know, I'm there every day.
Yep.
Eating the same thing gets boring. So
Well, fantastic.
something new. Let's go. You know, if you have any suggestions, you tell me. I'll make it happen.
Folks, I'm going to tell you, one of the staples on the menu is pork belly. Best thing there, in my opinion.
Delicious.
Quite frankly, the pork belly is fantastic. I
Yeah,
get that most every
yeah,
time I go there.
Yeah, we actually we're at Vegas for the bar restaurant expo.
Yes.
And went to I think Gordon Ramsay's and had pork belly on there. I'm like, this is delicious.
Yep.
Why can't we do it? You know.
Yep.
That's the thing. You know.
Well, let me tell
What's
you,
the difference?
you are doing it, and it's fantastic. I don't know is it just a regular barbecue sauce that you put on those things?
We do the Kentucky bourbon sauce,
Okay.
which is really nice.
It's
Folks.
great, but it's super bacon. So
Super bacon,
it's
super bacon,
you know
It's
super bacon.
really, really good.
It's hard
bacon
to
on
beat that.
steroids.
It's hard to beat that.
All right, let's transition into your own dart game. Eddie, how long have you been playing yourself?
6, 7 months, I think,
Okay.
right before they started the Hawaii League thing going. So I started then. You know.
I know that you just recently went to Hawaii.
Yeah.
I don't know you've been there before,
Yeah.
but how was it going there just to play darts for the whole
It
weekend?
was nerve-wracking and great, you know, because I had to play with I played with Jen the
Okay.
first match, and then with Ben.
Well,
the
Jen's
big,
winning everything.
yeah, Jen's
lately.
great. No, yeah, Jen's great.
So, I
I-
mean, that's a good choice
Yeah,
right
no,
there.
They're good
I,
partners.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
was a little nervous. I messed up on that one. So just funny story. I took an Adderall. It'll help me focus. Never done it before darts. Terrible decision.
Yeah.
I was throwing those darts as hard as I could. It was a disaster.
Yeah,
Then I had a couple of drinks with Ben, you know, and then
happens.
played better with them.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that
Hey,
at all.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Try to
So,
win.
have you found any barriers as you starting out, and you're just starting out in your dart journey? Has everybody been helpful to you? Is everybody
Super helpful. Everybody's
Okay.
super nice,
That's
you know,
good.
kind of.
and not just in your bar,
Yeah,
but
no,
as
everywhere.
wherever
yeah,
you go?
no. Yeah, I play a lot of rookies here on the west side, you know,
Sure.
after I'm done working, so late night.
Okay.
And you know, I've known to text Caleb, you know, late night, hey, what do I do here? You know, he's
Yeah,
like, he always answers me, you know,
Yeah,
asks
there's
help.
nothing
You know,
wrong
so,
with
yeah.
that. Feel
Very
free to text Sean.
Yeah.
He's
For you.
always open for questions,
Yeah.
folks. If you're at home,
Yeah,
feel
please.
free to text Sean any time of day or night, and he'll tell you what to shoot next.
What's your or you can just watch the video that we did last night. Just like fast forward the most of it. Just the Danny Baggish strategy stuff, and that's about all the knowledge I have in darts. So that's all you're gonna get out of me. But it's good cricket strategy.
But you enjoying darts?
I love
assume?
it. I really am.
Would you like to come on the show as a player?
Yeah, I'll be ready. I'm
You'll
working
be
hard.
ready?
I'll be just give me. I'm working on it. So.
You've gotten your first taste of it
Yeah,
tonight. You
I got
kind of
it.
see
Let's
behind
go.
the scenes and how things go. Are you? Would it make you more nervous?
No, I got it, son. We
You
can do
feel
this.
pretty well
Yeah.
controlled.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
I'm about to say after tonight, when we have someone who's playing and only been playing for 4 months,
Yeah.
competitively,
Yeah,
and
impressive.
it's going to kind of show out a little bit tonight. I have a feeling. No one has an excuse to not play. The first time he shot steel-tipped darts was at 4 p.m. today.
Yes.
He had never in his life thrown his darts, steel-tipped darts, at a steel-tipped dartboard.
That's impressive.
And folks, let's talk about that. Let's get to tonight's matchup, okay? Sean provided the perfect transition.
I didn't mean to cut
Price-
it off. Sorry.
No, you're good. Steve Price and Nick Logsdon. Nick Logsdon. Let's talk about Nick for a little bit. First of all, he's the kid to Amy and Jerry. Amy's been on the show before.
Yep.
All right. Jerry's unfortunately hasn't been on the show yet, but I'm hoping to get him on soon. So he's been around darts for a long time, but he only started playing in January.
Yep.
Can you imagine?
Why so late?
Yeah, really. Well, I don't know what he was holding out for.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you,
To be honest with
because
you.
I asked him these questions. He played cornhole. He's a really competitive cornhole player,
Sure.
and he did that before picking up the game of darts. And then before that, he was actually he did 4.5 years of service in the Army, and now he's still in the National Guard. So he's doing a lot of things. On that, that's why at the age of 33 is when he started picking up darts.
No,
That's a
you
good
asked him his
excuse.
age.
Yep.
We talked about that. Well, he's a fantastic young man.
Hmm.
He really is. Very polite, and he's a great dart player. Found him at Mikey's, off shooting by himself, just minding his own business, and there he is, the guy sitting behind him, just watching him shoot. And I've watched him shoot probably a dozen times over the last 2 or 3 months, and he's going to be a great shot. All he
Awesome.
needs is that little bit of a killer instinct and
You can learn that.
the ability to relax a little bit
Yeah.
when you're at the line. And there's nobody better to put him with than Steve Price. Because if Steve can't make you laugh and relax a little bit,
Yeah.
That's the
Then-
picture he sent us, guys.
yeah, that's a picture of his face imposed on somebody else's body.
Gerwin Price.
Gerwin Price's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just met him. He definitely made me laugh and relax.
he's a handful. We love him to death. we only invite him because, quite frankly, he brings his wife Kelly, and I like Kelly a lot. All right, so we always have Kelly here. But I had to put Steve with Nick. He should be able to keep Nick pretty calm and smooth and going from there, and he can just focus on what he knows he can do with a dartboard and darts. They're playing against Garett Hollingsworth, recently sponsored player from Magneto Darts.
Yeah, huge shout out to Garett for that. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's a big achievement. But
Big
Garett,
deal.
Mike Hagnall is also a sponsored player.
Yep.
He's been on our stream. It's cool stuff.
Crystal Wagner's
Yep.
one of the sponsored players too.
Yeah.
Looking forward to having her coming up.
When's
on
Randy
going to
come on our show?
Well,
He doesn't play steel tip, but I think now's the time.
He did share the post. So,
Hey.
hey, we're moving closer.
Magneto, I'm just saying, we'd love to have you
We'd
on.
love to have you, Randy. Really would. We'll treat you right. I promise. But Garett's been shooting fantastic. And, it's not just his sponsorships, but we have a little bit of a network scattered around the Lafayette area, and they'll let us know who's shooting well, and they'll provide averages for them. And these two gentlemen are always in the conversation.
Yep.
Garett's shooting really well right now. I asked him earlier on tonight, is this the best you've ever shot? And he said, yeah, it is, by all means.
Awesome.
He's
Can't wait
shooting
to see
over a
it.
4 average right now.
Woo.
He's shooting really well for himself. Then it's Chad Young.
My
All
boy.
right. Now, Chad, he has taken the same journey that a lot of darters have taken. I've known Chad for about 8 months now. When I first met Chad, he's a great guy.
Great guy.
I mean,
great guy.
and I just had the pleasure of meeting his wife a couple of months ago. She's a great gal. They're a great couple. They do a lot of traveling to India and back and playing in different tournaments. And Chad is just, because of all this travel, because of all this time that he's put in, he's just gotten better and better and better.
That's what we got to do.
And he is sharp right now. We're in for quite the matchup because those two guys are pretty sharp. I think, the X factor might come down to how well Nick settles, how soon he settles.
It's difference between talent and grinding, So
Yeah. Now, if
Both
you got
work.
a talented wrestler on the team, what do you do to make him grind?
it has to be in you. If you want to, it's talent lets you get away with a lot of things, but
Yep.
to be the next level, you gotta be
gotta
there.
push.
You
You
gotta
gotta
push. You
work.
gotta want it. Yeah.
Well, all these guys have been putting in
Yeah.
the work. I can testify to that. So it's a pleasure to have him. In Steve's case, that is his job.
Yeah.
He's a vendor rep for Schaefer. All right. So let's get to predictions.
Let's go.
We're playing a race to 8,
Mm-hmm.
best of 15.
Got it.
What's your score prediction and who you picking to win? I'm going to write it down so we can make fun of you the whole night
Let's
long
go.
about it.
I'm ready about it. So Chad Young said Silence one of his favorite bars, so I'm picking his team, him and Garett. 8-0.
8-0. You were
Smoke 'em.
picking Chad.
8-0.
Now,
I have full
you know,
confidence.
120 shows. We've never had that before.
Well,
Well, we never had that prediction.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
make
what-
that. Let's
that's
make
what
that
I
perfectly
do.
clear.
We've had
8-0.
somebody that's achieved that.
We'll be out of here pretty quickly.
Yeah, we'll be done.
A round of drinks on me at sidelines afterwards.
All right.
If you're watching it, you come over.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
heard
pay.
that.
You gotta pay full price if you're watching it.
Yeah.
People here,
All 74
relax.
of you
Yeah.
meet us
Yeah,
at
all 74.
sidelines.
There's an after party with 8-0.
If it's 8-0, free drinks at sidelines all night long, folks.
You know what? Yeah, let's
heard
do
it
it.
here first.
Free drinks sidelines.
All right, well, we'll see how that one goes.
Yeah.
All right, I got you down for 8-0. You're picking a lot.
Let's
the boys
go.
from Lafayette. You're not even picking the indie guys.
No,
I mean,
Cat
that's
picked
your
me as a
market.
good
I'm
bar.
just saying that
Yeah,
may
well.
be your market. That's all right.
maybe
That's all right.
sideline 2 goes
Hey.
into Lafayette.
it.
Relax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at the future.
2 words for you, pork belly. That's
Misty-
what keeps them coming back.
Misty's at sidelines. Hey, free drinks if it goes 8-0.
Yeah, I got you. I got Missy. I got you.
All right. Sean, what you got?
So here's what I'm gonna say. I don't get to do this very often, but I got to play Garett. We just played 121 out in the garage.
Sure.
It's a math game, right? You start on 121, you go down to 0 with
Nerd.
9 darts with you and your partner, and then you switch to 122. Well, I noticed more and more often that Garett really does not think about math at all when it goes to getting down to the numbers until it might be too late. He had 62 with 2 darts remaining.
Yep.
Trip 20.
Okay.
Left me a madhouse there. So he'll try and get to an out, and I think that's going to help him if he's not thinking that through. However, I asked Chad, I was like, well, Chad, do you play still? Every once in a while. I was like, all right, well, Garett earlier, was playing 121 or 122, and he didn't start on the 18s. He goes, yeah, that's where Garrett's going to have to help me. And I go, okay, well, that's all I needed to know. So I'm
Yeah.
taking Steve and Nick
All right.
tonight, and
Because of math?
it is, and I'm telling
Yeah.
you, steel
It's all
tip
about
darts,
math, man.
it's
Is it
tough.
really?
I'll tell you what.
To have to think that through, it can really get in your head. And God knows if Steve and Nick are going to be better at it. But I'm going to take Steve and Nick. I think this is Nick's also coming out party. I think everyone's going to be so surprised he's been playing darts for 4 months. I'm going to be complaining about it the entire time. I'm going to take
just trying
them
to get a
8
score
to
out of
6.
8 to
6.
6. All right. I got that. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go Team Indy. And I'm going to go Steve and Nick because Nick put me down as a mentor.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm going to take Garrett and Chad.
So I'm definitely going with that one. Nah, I'm going to go with H7. I'm going to go to a last leg decider.
So it's one spectrum or the other. Anywhere in between, nothing's going to...
Yeah, nothing going to happen. As soon as Steve and Nick win one game, everybody's paying at sidelines.
Oh,
I see
exactly.
how you did that now. That's
It's like
pretty smart.
The mattress Mac, making the big bets.
You're right. They're all buying each other shots right
yeah,
now.
run it
Just
up,
in
run it up,
case.
boys.
Yeah,
Run
we
it
got
up.
this.
It gets to 6-0. They're
Yeah,
still doing
oh,
it.
okay.
Oh, man.
If it gets to 6-0, I'm going out there and paying somebody off to lose the game.
I'll say Steve might just throw it on purpose.
Oh,
And
Chad
then he'll
my
run
boy,
over
he
there
will.
real quick. They'll just stash beers for him. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and head to the action, right? Are we there?
Let's go straight to the action.
All
We
right,
got
so-
no commercials tonight.
Great news, guys.
Hey, commercials.
Keegan's in the arena. The players are in there ready to go. And all we're waiting is for Keegan to tell us what time it is. So, Keegan, what time is it, buddy? Oh, got to turn on the green light. And then,
There
Keegan,
we
what
go.
time is it, buddy? I hear
Uh-oh.
him, but I don't hear
Yeah.
this. So, I don't know how to work.
What am I sponsoring? What am I paying for? This is ridiculous.
Well, we're going to need a new one of these. Is this not plugged in? Is it dead?
Well, folks, bear with us here. Turn off the green light there, Shawnee.
You're going to have to look at that.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
We're not going to turn off the green light after we started. We're just going to go. We just won't hear Keegan for a minute. We did 80 shows without him. We can do that without Keegan. We don't want to. Did you really not plug it in? You didn't charge it?
No, it's plugged in. It's not hooking up for some reason. We'll be all right here. Don't worry about a thing. Well, you commentated on the match. I'll change out Keegan's mic.
Nope. I'm just going to sit here in silence
All right.
just to make it more awkward.
Well, we have trivia on Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Nice little trivia nights on Tuesdays.
Do you ever do like an office trivia? Like the show, the TV show Office?
I don't run the trivia. I have somebody else to do it. Whatever they do, they do.
Well, but you don't like ask for things or anything like that? That's not part of it?
No, they just kind
Okay.
of do their own thing.
That's fair.
So
All right.
I'm sure they've done it before, but so yeah, trivia
All
on
right.
Tuesdays. Wednesday we have poker. Monday, Wednesday we have poker, free poker. Wednesday's a fun night.
Yep.
It's, I bartend that night, so
Okay.
I'm usually a jerk to everybody because I'm really busy. But we do poker. We have a big dart league. It's a nice, good time there. And then we have karaoke at 9. So
Okay.
yeah, so it's a
So
fun
yeah,
time
a lot of
there.
lot of
Yeah,
good stuff going on.
stuff. What do we do?
This isn't even working. What's happening here?
Saturdays we have bands, live bands every Saturday. So come out,
Yeah, but now this is not working. And no, we don't have them now. Can't hear anything still. Oh, maybe now.
Wrong game.
Hey! But why isn't that working now?
He's gonna get a refund.
We gotta plug it in. We're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely.
No
Oh,
score.
we've talked. We've been doing all right. Not about the match at all. But no, that's there's a lot of things to do at sidelines,
Oh, yeah.
guys. And I remember. So I was going to ask you this, and I don't know for sure what timing wise works with our CDC events like that or anything like that. But we're going to be in Brownsburg next weekend.
Walmart.
Nice.
It's the Championship Darts Corporation, so
Okay.
it's North America's Pro Tour Steel Tip.
Right.
So the best darts players in North America will all be in
Nice.
Brownsburg, Indiana next weekend. Sidelines is very close to the Brownsburg
Let's do
Legion.
a warm up there. You want to do beforehand, afterhand. We can do something. Set up some specials.
Will you
for
have
this.
steel tip boards
Oh, yeah.
available for him?
Of course, I'll set it up. Move
There you
things
go.
around for you.
All right.
Done.
Well, there you go. Well,
That's a 3 mark.
I'll let the right people know that.
Yeah, come on through.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Because they're always and they get out early in the tournament.
Yeah, come
single
on through. Yeah.
elimination. Come over. Maybe I don't know. Maybe do a little.
Little
Right.
blind draw.
Yeah. A
Little-
little blind
yeah.
draw.
Chad needs to close the 18s. He does that here.
That is
Will you
3 mark.
calm down? They
Oh, we
can
started
see
already?
this on the screen.
Well, someone's got to comment.
That's a 4 mark.
All right. 4 mark there for Chad. Fine. I'll go back.
Good
to
job, Chad.
All right. Nick stepping up. They're throwing a 2-8 right now, which is pretty darn good. Difference is, of course, in the point total, which I'm going to guess was higher ground related. You guys are just watching my video. You know what I'm talking about. But again,
Just a bit
he's been
outside.
playing darts for 4 months, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
a 1 mark.
4 months competitively. I know it's a 1 mark, but he got wired there on that treble 17 on dart 2. Garett's going to continue to run, though.
Serious out there right now.
That's a warm-up.
Quieter than most. This might be the quietest Steve Price has ever been in his life, which is kind of weirding me out.
Got the opportunity to put some.
I love that he's dressed like Fieldy from Korn tonight. He looks like he could slap the bass. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
That's a warm-up.
Skip Whitlock in there saying 6 soft tip boards, 4 steel tip boards set up all the time at Sideline Sports Pub. So
I love Skip. Skip's my boy.
that's the original potty.
Yeah. Mr. Whitlock out there
That's a
throwing
warm-up.
out knowledge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Nick looking at the 16s. They need to get some trebles here.
That's a 2-bar.
Not going to do it.
Not enough.
So I gave Nick one piece of advice, and I think you'll appreciate the advice that I gave. If Tim's listening, he definitely will too. Throw the dart firmer and steel tip. Big 6 mark from Garett.
Wow.
You gotta throw the dart with more oomph and steel tip than you do soft tip.
Steve's talking a little bit.
Well, yeah, he just watched his 6 mark get hit, and the leg kind of run away from him here early.
That's a 3 mark.
Gets 2 of them. I was going to see what he was going to do there, and fell into the 17. That's nice. What options? So
Up by 42 points. 15, so 16.
staying? Yeah, he is, and
That's a
closes
big
it
shot.
out.
Yes.
First leg.
Leg number
To Chad
1
Garett.
Let's go.
goes to Chad and Garett. Uh-oh. Sidelines.
Let's
We're
go,
on
baby.
track here.
At this
Off
rate.
to 0-1 now. This time it's Nick to throw first. All the best. Game on.
I don't think we've ever had one. Guys, if you just want to go to sidelines right now,
Start
potential.
drinking, baby. Let's go.
Potential. Makeshift blind draw happening right this second.
100.
That's a solid start from Nick. We're gonna play
Oh,
4
no.
games
If it's 7-0,
back and
I'm
forth.
breaking somebody's throwing hand. I can't afford that.
All right, we haven't had many threats of violence here on the Siege before.
But we understand it. You know, we get it.
I'm running a business here. Relax.
These guys can drink.
I'm from Jersey, too. You know, I got to do what I got to do.
Even Tori's rooting against you. She's like the sweetest person in the world. So 7 away. All right. Starting out with a ton there was Nick. If you notice, Nick's going first
21.
on this team.
Yep.
Is that do you think that's a move done on purpose by Steve?
I do. That's the kind of things to do. He's wise. That a little bit of confidence, they can go first, get out of the way.
Explain how that wouldn't make a nervous person more nervous.
Well, you don't have any choice. So you could,
Yeah, no, it's
as opposed to sitting back. and
exactly,
watching
yeah.
your teammate do the work. You can get up there and go do it yourself. If you fail, you fail.
Yeah.
You
'Cause-
just keep going.
yeah, because if Steve goes first and he messes up, now the pressure triples on you. You know, like so.
But if you go up there and you hit 11, thanks a lot, Steve.
100.
He hasn't.
Yeah.
He goes back-to-back tons for the 4 month of playing competition. Hate him so much.
Well, maybe Steve knows more than we think he knows.
Maybe you can pull Steve aside and give him some advice.
Steve just said, if I hit a 180, it leaves you 100,
24.
which is exactly what he's like, then you can hit 100 again. That's exactly what he's thinking right now, and probably what he exactly said. So let's go to Super 20 Cam.
Ooh.
Oh, there's one. Oh, boo. That would have been a cool moment,
Yeah,
huh?
that's-
Not at all.
All right. Instead, he leaves him on a not finish, so he's going to need 4 darts from there. But way behind here is all of sidelines.
58.
Best hopes at free drinks, and your best hope of getting more alcohol.
No, I want to keep
Fly
going.
for a while.
Let's keep it running.
Turn my mic off.
Nope. Has it been on for the whole time?
Yep.
When did,
All right.
Why did I turn it off?
I have no idea. Probably because I got up and went over and
Ooh.
fixed the mics.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at this. Look at this from this young man. Oh, that
Only
looked like
60?
a yeah. He's
Lame.
slipping. He's
Review
slipping.
that.
I'll tell you what.
Close.
Now watch Chad's eyes. Chad's got some of the most focused eyes out there right now. Staring right at his target.
40.
Only
Chet's
40 scored.
Chad's worked really hard on his mechanics, getting those
Steve
mechanics
requires
down.
They're beautiful.
125.
He's
Should
eliminated
start on the bowl,
a lot of the movement.
ideally.
Doesn't have an out now.
103 left.
31.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yep. Nate Boylan sent in 200 stars. Thank you, Nate.
What's up, Nate? How you doing, brother? Rosner, I did that on purpose. I'm just not telling anyone.
65. Nick, you require 94.
Sean, if this carries on the way it is, I may get off mic and go down the sidelines right quick.
You see Ginger Higgins in there? Saying literally looking for some darts to watch. So thank you guys while she's working.
Pleasure to have
54 left for Nick. If he continues to shoot the 20s, I'm going to be upset.
60.
He does. Leaves 34, double 17 with his opponents on 214.
Yeah, it's one of the things that he's going to pick up maybe month 5.
Yep. That's a month 5 math thing.
Yep.
That being said, first time ever playing steel tip was at 4 o'clock today, and that was just practicing warming up. He left a double. And
41.
for him, soft tip wise, I guarantee you
require 34.
he's fine hitting double 17 and soft tip.
The math is the thing
Steve
about
just
this.
splits it. That's what we're going to call it.
Double 8 for the win.
And he
There it
does
is.
kill it.
Second leg.
And Carlos is breathing
To Nick and
fine.
Steve.
And
all right.
sidelines,
Yeah.
Let's go.
load Steve
Yeah.
Price.
Nate Boylan sending in 200 stars.
2 legs in, we're on even.
Thank you,
second.
Nate. Appreciate you, sir. Looking forward to having you
Third
on the
leg
show.
is
Ginger,
Chad
if
to
you
throw
ever want to
first.
get on the show,
All
give
the
us a
best game
buzz.
on.
We'll be
Please.
happy to have you. Daniel McAdams sending in 500 stars. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you being here. Hector, Amy, Brett, Janet, thanks all for watching, guys. Thank you for the support. Big shout out to our new sponsor,
22.
Sidelines.
Yes.
Our interview, Cam, Checkered Flag. And let's cover them all. A to Z Darts, Magic Wear, Night Owls, On the Rocks. Thank you all for your support. We cannot do this without you.
1,000%. And, well, for a second here, I'm going to speak. As A to Z Darts would like to tell you to jump into May with the new A to Z Dart of the month. When you purchase any barrel from the Unicorn Ballista collection, you can enjoy awesome markdowns for an unforgettable deal. All customers who purchase a set of May Darts of the month, Unicorn Ballista darts, will automatically be entered into a raffle to win a set of Unicorn Noir darts. Giveaway ends June 1st. Good luck to everyone. If you're looking for a new dartboard, now's your chance. A to Z Darts is also offering a Winmore Blade 6 bundle, complete with the Blade 6 dartboard, Pro Line Surround, and the Blade 6 throw line. While you're at it, shop the Luke Humphreys Champion Collection or browse the April Harrows launch. Just head on over to atozdarts.com for all your darting needs.
Big shout out to Caleb Hamlin sending in 1,000 stars. Josh Reardon sending in 300 stars. Thank you, guys. You guys rock.
39.
Caleb saying
Caleb, the best.
333 for Steve, 333 for Carlos, 334 for Chad because I like Chad the most. Nothing wrong with that.
Fair.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. I like Chad too.
I did beat Caleb in a seal tip game.
There you go.
He had one too many, but
So
that's his problem, not mine.
Yeah,
That's-
technically, you've played more steel tip than what
45.
Nick has done right now.
Yeah, that did, yeah. And
that's
he's a lot better than I
not
am.
bad
That,
at all.
that hurts to hear.
He's still just missing on wires.
Big shout out to Wade Myers, Glenda,
Oof.
Jolin.
55.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Curtis Fosbuck sending in 200 stars. Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate you.
Fosbrink. That was
Fosbrink.
You were not close.
Fosbrook.
You're just
Yeah,
making
man.
stuff up now.
Yeah, well, I'm old. I'm allowed to do that.
What? Has nothing to do with being able to do that.
All right, this game's pretty even. That 81's the first time we've had a big score going. See if Chad can't put something on the board here. Chad just needs to get going. He's one of those guys, one big score,
There's a
and this
beautiful
could
dart.
be it.
Good shot.
Follows
There
it.
it
you
is.
go.
There
And I
goes
saw that a
man.
lot in his warm-ups, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm expecting out of Chad a lot.
Well, you saw that fist bump, too, and you might say a lot different darts out of him now. Wearing the flying elbow shirt.
Huge shout out to the Flying Elbow crew in Lafayette.
Yep.
60.
I have a band.
You got a wristband?
little
I got a
wristband.
wristband and a shirt. So,
I'm wearing my Champ Darts one tonight because it matches the jersey.
Yeah, that's
By
fair.
the way, huge shout out to Jen Mounts and A to Z Darts
Yeah, for
Magic Wear for sending me
sending
all the new
Sean
apparel.
all the free stuff and sending me and Tim nothing at all. Thanks, Jen. Appreciate you.
Well, I work for 3 different companies associated with A to Z Darts and Magic Wear.
Yeah, that's okay. You got 6
Well,
shirts.
actually, I work for 2 of them, and I partly own this one.
Yeah, technically they could have sent us 2 shirts. Big 100 there from Steve.
I would like
you
98
require
more, but
126.
126 for Chad, and this is where they're going to talk over this weird math. Although I Garrett did this math perfectly correct when we played 121 earlier, because I told him to start on the 19s, and he does. So there you go.
Carlos, you ever been to Whiskey Bent?
I have not. I want to go then.
Yeah.
I hear great things about it. So.
It's a great deal.
How about Libby?
Oh no, Whiskey Bend. Yeah, I thought it was Whiskey Bend. No, Whiskey Bend. Yeah, I've been
Whiskey
there.
Bent.
Yeah,
I was going to say,
yeah.
I taught you on the phone the other night.
Yeah.
You were at Whiskey Bent.
I was at Whiskey Bend.
Yeah, you can't be lying on camera,
No.
Carlos. I'm telling you.
Nick the first triple.
Let's give a big shout out to Mike Grady over at Whiskey Bent,
Yeah.
sending in 99 stars. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. That's a good place. Yeah.
Garrett, you require
All right,
83.
treble 17 for double 16.
Elizabeth Coxon is 200 stars. Thank
80
you, Liz.
left. 65 left. So you can go 25 for tops. You can go
18 leaves
15s.
that.
I'm going to guess he might go 15s.
Terrible.
Just
guess.
kidding.
Terrible guess.
Hey, he was too good on the bowl.
Yeah. Can't be that good.
Steve, you require. Wait.
Let me give a shout out to Miguel, sending in 500 stars. Thank you, Miguel.
Hey.
We already said Liz.
Mom's in 1,000 stars in there. Amy Logsdon.
Yeah, Amy said
Steve,
1,000 stars.
require
Thank you.
89.
All right, trip 19. Just kidding. 80 left again. So does he go tops? Of course he does. It's Steve Price.
Oh,
I
unfortunate.
loved it.
Did the little look away at the
Loved
end.
the
too.
look.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Chad, you require 15.
All right, so they're probably going to say 5 for double 5, and I like 3 for double 6.
I like 7 for double 4.
Yeah, there's the 3 for double 6. So never mind. They did my move. Don't mess it up now that I said it.
There you go. Brilliant
Perfect.
darts.
Wow.
And I tell you, everything
Chad
that
and
ton
Garrett.
40 made a huge difference for him. His whole body language started
he
to change.
picked it up.
And the math did not matter as much to them there in that leg,
All right.
which is why they were able to pull that
Fourth
off.
flag, it's still
That's
Easy,
fair.
as easier. They have the talent to
Oh,
win,
yeah.
All the
Absolutely.
best. Game on.
for sure.
Well, that just comes with experience.
Well, back to 01 again. This is the third leg in a row of 01.
Toddy Gates sending 100 stars. Sean Calhoun sending in 200 stars. Thank you,
We
Sean.
have to look at that. That's in, but he's going to have to switch. And he
Wow.
does beautifully. What a cover
there
shot.
you go. Get that dart quick. Nice dart.
That's what
Yeah, so it
I'm
falls out,
talking
doesn't count?
about.
Falls out does not count. That point's got to be touching the board.
Yeah, so that's why I looked down there. If it would have been just resting on the dart without the point touching the dartboard, it
It
would
has
have
to be
been a
physically touching the dartboard.
Yep.
The point.
the point does.
Okay.
Yep.
So you know how like you'll see
48.
some of those shots sometimes where the flight will fly off the dart and then the dart will land in the board backwards.
Yeah.
That technically doesn't count.
I've done that.
Not the tip of the
Sam
dart.
Thompson sending in 215 stars. Thank you, Smith. Pleasure working with
26.
Nick. Caleb Hamlin sending in 1,000 stars. Caleb, you're awesome. There's not much you can say more about you, Mr. Caleb.
Caleb,
Thanks for everything you do, my friend.
I was trying to open that whiskey you brought over. They wouldn't let me.
Yeah, no. 99, solid 99 and a half.
Although
Garrett.
you did do the right thing, you did come bearing gifts for Jason, which is always that's how you get
hey,
invited back a lot quicker.
You show up with honey, whiskey, and chocolate.
I know.
Shoot, you could spend the night.
Might have to. These basil hitters are going down smooth.
Again, Nick's been very impressive early on in this. The
Yeah.
only player who's not been here at the castle before, not played on a live stream before, started playing steel tip darts 4.5 hours ago.
Now, Chad's been to the castle before. He's never played on the siege, never hosted the siege, but he's come as a
Okay.
as a guest. Amy Rose sending in 100 stars. Amy, see Steve's wearing your shirt there. All the best.
I'm sure it helps just being here, even as a guest, just seeing the environment, seeing what's going on.
And that's, Tanya, Chad's wife's coming up on the siege
I'll
here
check my
before too long, and she's here tonight. That makes me so happy. She gets an idea of the environment, the timing, and how things go. And
How just kind of relaxed it actually
And it
is
is.
at the end of the day.
That's what we do with our wrestling team. We try to get there the night before and practice where we're going to
Yep.
compete the next day, just to, see what's around you, so nothing's new. So
well,
it
we
makes
have
a
the
difference.
opportunity to cover the rules of the house.
Yeah.
Like it's
Mhm.
only a guy lives here, so always put the toilet seat back up when you're finished.
Which is not what you say. You just say so it's going to be up, which is just kind of weird. I live with 3 ladies in my house,
Yep.
and it doesn't matter if someone tells me to leave the toilet seat up. My mind just puts
You've
it
been
down.
beaten down.
Yeah. Yep. It's just
for
natural.
years,
It's a
just
natural.
beaten
I don't
down,
even
so
think
you have to
about
do
it.
what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
41.
happy life or happy wife, happy life, and I get to do this.
One of my favorites, Phil, saying, Tim Neal, if you're there, I can't wait for another shot at you, buddy. Well, he's not here.
Hold on.
Where are we going?
Where you going?
Seriously.
Oh, that's Tim.
That was Tim's
that's-
being here.
That's his Tim Neal invitation.
Yeah.
Let me fly around on the cameras.
Must
The
have a
bus.
seizure.
The bus sending in 200 stars. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Can't wait to get you on here, too.
43.
Amy Rose.
I'll challenge Bus.
Amy
I'm
Bray.
here. Bum.
Avon.
Sending another 50 stars. Thank you, Amy.
All right, 188 left for Nick and set up his partner here pretty good. It is a 3-1 lead.
6
2 to
Only
1.
This
2
is
to
only
1.
yeah. Okay, this is
2
only
to
like
1.
number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Woo.
see the score right above it right there?
Well, yeah, I see my score. What are you talking about? I did that. So I
Yeah.
don't know if I messed it up.
No, we wouldn't let you do that.
There.
Sure you
That in?
would.
It's just a single, it looks like.
Single.
60.
Yeah,
Just a single.
Oh.
yeah, just a single.
Steve, you require
Are these regulation boards?
128.
Yeah, definitely, because they're
All right,
sponsored.
just making sure.
Yeah,
Sponsored by
That's-
Colonial.
All right, just making sure.
A to Z darts.
Normally that'd be in. No.
They send Sean a lot of free shirts.
I don't even have to ask either.
Yeah,
You just had to beg for him.
Yeah,
pretty much
really.
now.
no, that's all right. Every now and then I get a sticker.
58.
You see how Steve got upset after dart 1? It's because he shot the wrong shot.
Garett, you require
128 left. You got to go
140.
18s first because the 110 is a checkout, but 108 is not. In 2
Yeah, with a
darts.
140 here.
I'm not going to take it out. We can
No, that's
nice setup.
nah,
Oh,
nothing wrong with that. All right, 70.
Nick,
Where you want to go?
require 70.
Now you see back there, Steve's having a little word in his ear.
Good coaching.
Yep,
Let them know.
yes.
And I was saying, man, that shirt looks so good on you. You're going to be just fine.
You got all kinds of options, and that hat doesn't match your outfit.
Man, but those cargo shorts with that, though.
Yeah.
Oh. Chef's kiss.
All right,
Is he going 20 for bowl? No. There's no way. He might.
go for it, son.
32.
18. Double 16.
Oh,
38.
just on the outside.
Just a bit outside.
Nice.
Chad, you require 80.
80 left for Chad. Trouble 20 for double 10 or 20-20 tops.
Amy sent another 205 stars. Amy, that's enough.
Oh, he's
I
going
love you.
tops.
Tops.
And he hits the
Look
tops.
at
Tops.
that. Chad Young.
Come on now. 3 darts in hand, and he goes tops with 2 of them. That is beautiful.
Out of Rossville, Indiana. His favorite bars
All
are
right.
real
Final leg of
sidelines,
01
big
before we
leads,
go
and
to
rookies.
singles.
What was the second one?
This time it's Chad.
I believe
to throw first.
sidelines.
That's
Sidelines.
That's
our
right.
newest,
That's
Game
right.
on.
our newest sponsor, Sidelines. He's shooting with the 22 grand Ben Ferris. You've been playing for a couple of years. Said he doesn't have any mentors. It's a perfect opportunity
Last
for him
leg
to
01
just
before
put Sean down there.
Huh?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out his wife, Tanya, and Waylon and Deegan, their grandkids. Tanya doesn't look
Grandkids?
old
Yeah,
enough to have
seriously.
grandkids. I mean, Chad does, but Tanya doesn't.
40.
Well, the way he drinks, it
Yeah,
ages you.
I
know?
mean, that's fair.
It ages you.
Yeah.
So, but Tanya does not look like she should have grandkids.
Well, here is Nick.
He's been
Donovan
impressive
Russell
so far.
sending in 200 stars. Thank you, Donovan.
39.
Is a pressure going on
Yeah.
the boy Wonder?
I don't know if it's that. They are down 3-1, so maybe there's a little extra pressure pressing there. Nice drive by there. If you're going to miss by 2.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
86.
It's not the conventional way.
Although the only mistake he made there is he didn't stay on the 16s when he shot the first one. Because then you can just argue, like, I just comfortable on the 16s there.
Yeah.
Just felt good.
That's act like you've been there
Yeah.
before. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Because if you switch back, then they know it was
they
a
know
mistake.
you're missing. Yeah, make a note of that one.
Shout out to Nick White. Shout out to Kyrie Washington watching along with us in the chat. Folks,
Man, that
put
is
it in the chat where you're watching from. Would love to hear where you're from, where you're watching from. Nice 80 there. Yeah, Chad's come alive these last 2 legs.
And Nick started off pretty hot. Just kind of settled in a little bit, and maybe it was the adrenaline early that was
It was keeping him going.
Yeah.
kind of
Could
helping him
been.
a little bit,
Yep.
maybe. No expectations early on. Now he's down 3-1. There's a little bit more. Just the weight continues to
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of grow a little bit there.
Yeah, that first from Garrett. Nothing wrong with that.
Of course he switches.
Yeah, you missed it completely.
105. That was not the right shot, but that's fine.
Yep, that's all right. Just in case.
59.
I will say his most comfortable dart, though, for Garett is the bull. And he's said that multiple times. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point if he gets a chance to leave 50, he's going to try and leave 50.
He can't miss right now.
Wow.
Paul Rogers sending in 200 stars from my girlfriend in Illinois. Who also happens to double as his wife. Jeremy Madison tuning in with Justin Gates. How you doing? Kayla Savoli sending in 500 stars. Thank you, Kayla. Guys, we appreciate all the
you
stars.
guys have been it's so
it's
nice to us tonight.
I think it's just Carlos being here, to be honest.
I think we're missing Tim.
Yeah.
No, it's me.
Yeah.
It's not Tim. It's me.
90.
All right, fair.
If you want the stars, you got to bring me back on.
I would agree.
People
Let's
like
talk about
Oh, look at that double 18. And he hits it at
Look
2.
at
Let's
that.
Beautiful from Garett.
Look at that. These Lafayette boys just taking off. It's a 4-1 lead right now.
This could have been expensive.
Yeah, it
Could
Could have been. That one leg is
Yeah.
saving you right now.
It's singles action. Give me Steve.
All right, guys. So we're
Give
going to
me
take a 1 minute break while they get the boards all switched up right now, and we'll hear from our sponsor, A to Z Darts, and we'll be right back after this.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
All right, folks, we're back with you.
Just in time to see Steve Price
That's a 5 mark.
get a 5 mark there.
Ooh.
This is Garett Hollingsworth, Magneto Darts sponsored player.
That's a 2 mark.
Magneto being Randy Fern.
Just took out a massive 90 checkout in 2 darts. Made that look like it was easy.
Plays out at
It was
Kentland,
easy.
Indiana. His favorite bars are Whiskey Business and Reelys. Shoots an 18.5 Zeus, Magneto Zeus conversions. Been playing for 15 years. Wants to shout out Randy Fern and his wife Jessica, not in that order. And a big shout out.
Oh, huge dart.
I would tell you, a lot of these Lafayette players,
That's a
and we've
5
had a
mark.
lot of Lafayette players coming in strong here, especially at the castle here lately. They're playing out of Reelys. There's some new bars that have opened up that are just some dart bars. There's Dog's Eye that's opened up where they can go
That's a
play
1 mark.
steel, and it's really showing. All those guys and gals putting in some time and some fun places to play and to
I wish you could have.
be part of darts. I'd
That's
say
cool.
if you get a chance
Get
to go up
close
to
there.
Lafayette,
That's a 3 mark.
go to Reelys Bar,
Yeah.
and it's
I love
it's
it.
a small bar, right? And
It's
they've
nice.
got four boards, and when
That's all
you're
you need.
shooting, you're surrounded. There's probably the best part of 5-6 people within 2 feet of you. So it puts all kinds of pressure on you.
It's a little tough on me. I'm a little wider than.
Yeah,
Other
yeah.
people,
Oh,
so it's kinda tough.
it's fun. I mean, you're all in there. You're hot, sweaty together, and you're all playing darts. It's a blast. Fun crew up there.
That's a 3 mark.
There we go.
Yeah, well done there from Garett. At some point, Steve's going to try and get rid of the 20. He's tried to get rid of it a couple times, and it's failed, so I just don't think he's wanting to touch it. There it goes.
That's a 1 mark.
Yeah.
If he's doing the strategy that I think he's doing, I
It's
like
not
it.
working?
It's just not paying off right now because he's not hitting.
Half the battle, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
That's
Kind of like
2 mark.
everyone has a plan until you get punched in the mouth.
That's
Yep.
right.
Right.
Yeah, so crazy story with Steve is that he got stung in his eye a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and
down in Alabama on vacation.
By what?
He doesn't know, and he went to the eye doctor. The eye doctor was like,
That's a
"Oh, it looks
3 mark.
great," but he's really having a hard time seeing out of his right eye. So
You
someone's got to take
you
care
can
of that.
disclose that before the match
Look at
started for
this.
betting odds.
Garett going for the Bulls.
That's a 2 mark.
I like it.
Kyrie sending in 100 stars. James Burr sending in 200 stars. Donovan Russell sending in 110. And Deborah Banks sending in 99 stars. Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate everything. Thanks to everybody sending stars out. Thanks for watching, guys. Give us a like. Give us a share. Stay with us. This is going to get interesting.
Yeah, guys, hit that like button, hit that share button for us. Sean Green, Jason Ives, Carlos Panfili here live. This great battle. Only a 2, so there's a little bit of an opening here for Steve.
Here's your opportunity, Steve.
Don't look at the 16s.
Need 65 points.
That's a 3 mark.
Only gets 48 of them, but it's now a little bit of a closer battle.
Miguel sending in another 1,000 stars. Thank you, Miguel.
And these are bold moves here that Garett's doing.
That's a 2 mark.
So I'm just going to, every time he shoots, I'm going to go back to this camera.
Yeah, he's unpredictable.
He's unpredictable. Wait, that's a different song.
Steve Schmoke
No,
saying
you're right. I think
hello
you're
to
right.
everybody. Hey, Steve.
Isn't that unbelievable?
I got it.
Yeah.
Needs a trip right here.
Like he needs
That's
to
a
go
one
on a trip.
Yeah.
Not to Alabama, I guess.
Yeah. No.
Stung
Need
in the
a
eye there.
Trip 15 wouldn't hurt. If Garrett, he needs these 2 to count.
Yep.
That's a
There
2
you go.
mark.
So it's getting
Solid
close.
darts.
Winning darts here for Steve, but it's going to take a little bit. Double, double, double. He shook his head at it. That's not a good
Yeah.
sign.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Glad he didn't
Look at
knock
that.
out that first
I love
dart,
those. Those are the MVG World Championship darts.
though. Yeah, 2017.
And that's
There,
game
look at
shot
that from
Garrett.
in the
Garrett
sixth
just-
leg.
It was
Just
Chad
cleaned it up
Early.
nicely.
To
Chad
Garett.
Early, Garrett late, coming in strong with 5-1.
And the only people that are looking like idiots right now are you and me, Jason.
Right.
Carlos is.
Well.
I'm
Chad.
used to it.
Me too. It's kind of my thing. Cheyenne Bland watching along, saying, "Let's go, Chad and Garrett. Get it, brothers."
Yeah, so Chad will start this one.
Then she yelled it again. Miguel's in 1,000 stars. I don't know if you reached or shouted that out or not. I haven't been paying attention to it.
That's all right. Yeah, it's
I
surprising you
keep-
don't
I
listen
keep hitting
to
my
every word I
predictions.
say.
Well,
The Knicks are gonna sweep the Pacers.
oh no,
And,
you can't.
Yeah,
so-
let's,
I think we both can
Carlos,
acknowledge.
Yeah,
I think we both can acknowledge
so far,
that-
that ain't wrong.
You only won by 4 points, and the Pacers played like terrible in the fourth quarter. They played terrible.
Or it's a good defense.
They
All right, excellent. In the
That's
seventh
great,
leg,
but-
Chad
Potato,
will throw
potato.
first.
okay. It's
All the
going to be
best
the only
in luck.
time that unless he's injured,
all right, we're
that
going,
Halliburton gets 0 points on 0 shots in the fourth quarter.
we're going to the other singles match now. We're going to have Chad and Nick go up against each other. Another game
That's
of
a
cricket.
2 mark.
Interesting one because a little bit of experience versus the inexperience. However, cricket is one of those games that kind of it will switch from soft tip to steel pretty easily.
Yep.
The only difference in strategy is now you have a little bit more opportunity and more room to miss without it killing
That's a
you.
5 mark.
And getting a
Ooh,
5 mark at any point in
solid.
time is
That's
huge.
nice.
Yeah, one of the things that I've been talking to Nick about over at Mikey's here lately is being more aggressive when it comes to cricket and putting some more points on the board. He's been a little bit shy, a little bit timid, didn't want to upset people.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Just
Yeah.
like just started. Some people get all,
Four mark.
Well,
all upset about points.
I will
other
say
people's
this. Unless it's in a situation where you need one bullseye to win and you have 3 wedges open and a 180-point lead, then yeah, pointing
Right.
is a jerk move, to say the least.
Of course.
But if you're just playing the game
That's a 4
and
mark.
you're not even up 100 points on them and you're pointing, you guys stop getting mad at losing.
Yep.
Like, because that's all that's
That's
happening.
my thing.
Is that you're
Do
just
better.
getting mad at the fact that they are winning and that they're continuing to shoot the right strategy to continue to win.
Yeah.
And if you think that way and you get upset at someone who's pointing you, as you would say, close their number.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thought. Like in wrestling, if I'm getting beat up and he's pushing my head on the mat and I'm embarrassing me, hey, it's my fault.
Yep.
I didn't do enough.
well, and I
So-
talked to Nick, Nick's going to be very, very good at darts here before too long. And
He already is,
And
Very
he
good.
does
annoying.
not need to be shy.
in the best
That's a
way.
2 mark.
Wish you would have closed that there, though, because now the opportunity's here for Chad, and Chad might capitalize right now.
I know Chad will. He's a killer.
Man, you.
Put a little captain and spread in the system. He's gonna be
Next
even
time
better.
I'm on the show, can I just have Carlos be the guest host, and I'm just going to say that silence is my favorite bar?
Yeah.
I got you.
That's a
I will,
5 mark.
That's
I'm thinking
solid.
now
bro.
I'm
you can buy my
I'll feel the
Swing,
love.
yeah,
I would
I
feel the
gotcha.
love.
All right, Nick's gonna put some points on the board here. He's looking at the 18s.
He has to. At some point, it's going to be smart for him to close the 19s.
Yep.
However, he's so far behind in points. Here's fine.
That's a fine
But
one.
That's a
Oh,
big,
look at
big
that.
That's
flat
better.
shot.
That
That's
is
a
way better.
huge.
Good answer.
Back and forth with these guys. Shout out to Dave Collette watching along with us.
What's up, Dave? Man, look at this. A 4.0 from
Come
Nick.
on.
Playing for that many months.
That
Yeah.
hurts.
The 3-3 for Chad.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's
That's
going to hurt
yeah.
in this.
You got to make them pay now.
Yep. Now you got to close the 19s first. Job 1.
Job 1's still there.
There you go.
Mhm.
Job done.
Got to get the 18 now. And
Mm.
does job 2.
There you go. Bud Crystal sending in 500 stars. Thank you, Bud. Pleasure to see you last weekend as always.
Oh,
Big
great.
answer.
Look at that.
Great close. Great
There
close
goes
again.
that
Stay
man.
there.
Could we?
There we go.
7
That's
mark
an
is
answer.
huge.
Yeah,
that's
that's a
how you
great
respond
answer,
to
yeah.
one.
Nothing wrong with that. All these guys going to be superb at darts. Love seeing what I'm seeing.
So you call this respect earned.
Yep.
Explain that to me, Jason.
Well, I do
That's a
know
fun
that all 4 of these guys been putting a bunch of time in at darts. And, you know, to get good at darts, really what it takes is just a lot of practice, putting a lot of time on the boards, and that's not always easy to do. So whether it be at home or whether it be out on the road, Chad, for number 1, always travels. Garett travels around the Lafayette area, supporting, doing a lot of benefits. His girlfriend puts on benefits. But they're all doing a lot of work up there. And Steve, it's his full-time job.
Steve,
You know?
Steve is, if there's one person in any community that deserves more respect than he gets, and is pinky than is given to him on a daily basis,
Yep.
it's Steve Price.
Yep. He puts
Well,
on
like-
all kinds of work.
Speaking of work put in, you know, I work Saturday and Sunday mornings, and for the longest time, Caleb Hamilton used to come in, pick up all the free credits that were left
Yep.
the night before, and just grind away by himself, grinding away. And it's impressive watching.
Yeah.
If you want to be good, you have to do that. You know, you have to. It's
It'll
just-
it'll show
yeah,
in his game.
exactly.
It
It's-
really will.
he comes in 11 a.m. when I open,
Yep.
2 Bud Lights, and just grinds away for
Yep.
hours, and then goes home.
Well, and
Well,
it's,
big
you know,
moment here for Nick.
there's barely a time I go to the Mikey's and Nick's not there playing. He
Yeah.
plays
Great dart.
in the Pirate League too. Oh,
That's a 4.
Great darts there.
yeah.
Math-wise, I would have liked the bull on dart 3. However, well done.
Ryan Watson sending in 500 stars. Thank you, Rhino.
There we go.
Yes. That's 2 bullseye.
I can't believe he fit a second one in there with the way that
Yeah.
dart hangs. But his dart hangs less than parallel. I'm going to go back here just in case Nick wants to use his 15s.
He does.
Needs to hit more than that to make it count, though.
That's a
He does.
You know, that's all he was going to do. No matter what happened, he was just going to shoot 15s and
that's-
nothing but 15s.
That's fine.
Yep, nothing wrong with that at all.
But now he's in the same boat where 115 next time up doesn't help him.
And that might be a double.
Yeah.
I'm
2 bar.
Yep.
if I'm man, I might have closed there from Chad and just put some pressure on Bulls
All right.
because you're still giving him the bailout plan.
I think it's getting told that in the back.
Oh, he's going right at it.
Oh,
Got to go 15s, right?
yeah.
And that
That's a
signal
2-1.
doesn't help.
Doesn't really help, but it's
Oh no, it does help there because the math works out differently now.
Because of the math.
no.
Nope, you're right.
No.
46 points is
Yep.
not enough to help. Does that fall out in the 15? No, it's a 10. There goes the
Yeah,
15s.
There goes the 15s. Now
Double? Oh, double would have won it.
That's
2 Bulls to 2.
2-2.
So we can just stay right here on our
Yep.
Super Bullseye cam.
Nick needs 2 here to take this leg, make it a 5-2 lead, 5-2 behind.
And they need it.
And Chad could do his 2.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's a big miss.
Just one there would have been huge for him. Chad sitting on looking for 2 bullseyes here.
I will say I respect that
I
his
see
darts
that
match
look.
his
He's
shooting.
gonna hit this.
There's one, and that's
Exactly.
laying perfect for him, too.
Yep.
There,
Yeah,
that's what
there
he
you
needed.
go.
That's there it is.
That's a
Yeah.
killer right
you
there,
can
guys.
tell. You can tell.
job.
The look in his eye. He was going up
Yep.
there and finishing it.
That is a killer. 6-1 versus 5-2. Nick's going to kick himself there, but at the same time, all he did was miss 2 bowls.
Yep.
That was the only mistake he really made. Other than that, he played brilliantly in that
That
leg.
brings our scoreline 6-1 in favor of Chad and Garrett.
Yep, we could be seeing the future of darts right there with Nick and Chad going head to head with each other. Might see where both those guys are at 5 years from now.
Hopefully at sidelines.
Yeah.
Having a drink.
I like it.
Eating pork
Man.
Big pork belly, have a drink.
Carlos is here, and he is doing his job fully and to the
Yeah.
best of his abilities, guys. And that is the type of guest host that we cannot tell you how much we respect that.
So you're a coach,
All right.
Carlos. What do you?
Back on the 0-1 train.
Steve and Nick,
It's
they're
the
down
8th leg, so this
6-1
time
at this point in time. What is it? You pull them aside. You
Yeah.
give them a 30-second pep talk. What do you say?
Everyone's different. You got to know the person, you know.
Sure.
One of them might slap him in the face,
Yep.
call him,
That'd be Steve.
call him a derogatory term,
That'd be
Definitely
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
and like you're better on this. Let's go. The other one's like, hey, you got it, buddy. Relax. You know,
Yep.
just focus one dart at a time. But just different, you know.
Yeah, that could be Nick.
Yeah.
But it could
Nick,
not
hey,
be.
Nick.
Yeah,
It could
yeah,
be the
yeah.
other way
Yeah,
around, too.
It's too. Yeah. Sometimes you need to slap in the face and
45.
get told, get talked down to. It's like, all right, let's go. Get mad.
Kyrie sending 100 stars. Thank you, Miguel.
That's
Sending
it,
another
Kyrie?
1,000 stars. I tell you what, Miguel.
Kyrie, you
something.
struggling, buddy? Throw another 100 out there.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jason and Sean. We're not even worth 1,000 or 100 stars, so
Yeah.
we're gonna
100
take that.
stars out? Damn.
That's amazing. Carlos, you can come back next week and the week after that if you
Sure.
want to keep doing that.
We got nothing else to
Yeah.
do.
Look at that first dart from Steve. Second dart was found wanting, but that's okay.
Yeah.
66.
That's
Now-
the worst type of 66.
That's the person I'm looking to catch fire, though. If Steve catches fire, we may be able to turn this around a little bit.
Too little, too late, maybe.
I will say Steve's played fine, but if I had to say that he would be upset with the way he's playing right now, and I'm sure that he is.
Yep.
Because he knows that overall Nick's either staying with him or out shooting him a little bit, and that should not be the roles that are played right now. I don't think it's the roles that Steve
Imagine for this
well
particular
imagine to
event.
win
Yep.
with, and it's showing right now 6-1 deficit and.
Dennis Shea from Printing Partners watching along, folks. If you have any printing needs, just contact Dennis Shea.
Oh my
Business
gosh, that's
cards,
so
flags,
perfect.
anything of that type nature. Look at the eyes on that young man. He
Yeah.
is dead focused on what he's doing. Love to see it. All right, come on, Steve-O. Right now, right here.
And again, this is also he has the eye that he's dealing with. There's a lot going on.
Yep.
This
he's
time
got
of
a lot
year, though,
going.
this time of year, everybody's hurt, you know?
Yep.
So,
Hey,
you got to make the
But-
best of you can.
but
Shout out-
icon or so there was one time I was playing golf
That-
and
you have two eyes for a reason.
well for sure,
Look at that.
but you lose your depth perception when you lose one eye.
According to who?
Huh? Science?
Who's science?
That's science.
All right, Carlos, I would just
Your
get
depth
up and go
perception.
beat him up if I was
Yeah,
you,
I'm just saying.
Carlos.
He's just making things up right now. It's
I'm not.
Yeah,
You can look it up.
yeah.
Anyone can look it up.
on the internet. Yeah, everything's on the internet. It's real.
The
No,
two
you're
the
fine.
two eyes that you have create that 3D image and creates that depth
Chad,
perception for you.
require
When you
110.
lose one of that vision in one of them, the depth perception goes
We'll,
away.
we'll agree to disagree on that one.
Yeah, you're not disagreeing with me, so that's fine. You're disagreeing with all these receipts. I'm just
Look at
kidding.
Chad looking down at the score.
Tried to leave 30, so great that he missed
Yeah.
it.
Remember
He's on
Isaac
70
Newman?
now. Trip 18 maybe?
No, why would he do
No.
that when he could just leave 10?
Yeah, exactly. All right, Steve needs a big score here. Put some pressure on this 65. Robin Thompson sending 100 stars. Thank you. Shout out to my buddy Tanya Ombre from outside his saloon watching along with us. Tanya, it's a pleasure to have you along with us. Hope you and Steve are doing well.
I'm just gonna guess here, guys.
Garrett, you require 65.
It's probably a stupid guess, but it's based off
No.
what he said to
Way
me
off.
earlier.
You've been off all night, my
yeah,
brother.
Yeah.
gets
Hey,
it
there
too.
you
What are
go.
you doing?
Flag.
Garrett's on fire on
He
these
is.
outs, boy.
Yeah.
That
Let
was
me
a
tell you.
17 darter for
And
the
we're,
two
and
of
we're
them.
missing it. And we're missing them all because he keeps switching to the wrong number.
We didn't miss the
Well,
double there at all.
It's
Listen.
Sean Tin
All
Green.
right, fellas.
Yeah,
Doesn't get
trust
much more
us.
simpler
This
than
is just this is par for the course, maybe a little bit above par.
Steve and Nick
I have at least caught all of the winning darts.
win the match.
Well,
Every
kind
once
of.
in a while, that's shaky.
All right.
All right. Is
In
it
the ninth
possible
leg, it
for
is
Nick and
Chad
Steve?
Lasso
No.
first.
They can make a good comeback, but I think the answer that you're gonna get from
All
me
the
is a
best.
no.
Game on.
Is it possible for them to win 8 in a row or 7 in a row?
No. Thank you for asking that question after the fact,
Yeah, no worries.
because it was the one I was assuming. So, I'm gonna feel really bad if they
If they do,
if they lose this one and it's an 8-1 scoreline, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so these guys are going to think about the whole time that they came up with a fun strategy for double in, double out, and they're not even going to get to those games.
Well, yeah. The next one is double in, double out. Correct? 5-1.
Yes, but if my math is correct, if Garrett and Chad win
Has
this,
it been
it's
all
over.
night?
Shout out to Kim Crow watching along with us in the chat. How you doing, Miss Kimberly? Pleasure to have you along with us. But Garrett has just caught fire, boy. He is
100.
They're like magnets going into the dartboard. See what I did there?
Garrett and Chad, magnetos.
Yep. You guys were right about Garrett showing up, Lafayette, and Chad's been right there.
Look at that.
134.
Big switch there from
There
Steve
you go.
Price.
Big dart, Steve-O. I love his little.
He just said, if you guys didn't hear that, it took me 47 games, so better late than never.
Yeah, Chad with a great first.
He has so much room in that treble.
And he didn't need it, just right in the middle.
I
Just got to answer.
Yeah,
That's how you answer
the
134.
focus on his face is incredible.
They're unbeatable right now, guys.
Yep.
They threw a 17 darter in the last leg. That's a PDC leg of darts for. It's a little bit below average PDC leg of darts, but it's a PDC leg of darts. And then
60.
they're right now on pace for a 15 darter potential.
14 probably.
Actually, yeah.
Not with that throw. Come on, man. Make me look bad. Get it together.
He didn't even leave 170. Not even on a 12 darter. All right, so Steve Price,
Can he
just-
follow out the 134?
he's got to. He's got to. And that first dart's going to. Oh, what a great switch again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's starting to find it a little bit, but is it too
86.
late? It might be.
Well, he's keeping pace with him this time at least. What kind of average are you shooting this leg, Sean? I can't see from here.
It's a 79 to a 77.
That's not bad at all.
No, and that's with a 30 in the last round for Chad and
Yeah.
Garrett. Oh, what a great responding chart.
He's unfazed.
85.
Leaves a ton. Steady on 100, which Garrett has hit every 2-dart combination so far, so Nick's going to have to put a lot of pressure on this. This
He's
might be
one of
his
that.
last 3 darts. I got rid of the 3. That's kind of smart. Hey, he leaves 150.
Yeah, it's solid.
Garrett, you require 100.
Let's
20
see
for
if-
tops.
See if Garrett can do it again. He's closed out the last 2 or 3.
Nope,
No,
19s is what he has to go now.
Still has the opportunity.
Oh, that's not where the 19s are.
No.
He didn't even do that. What is he
No.
doing?
Don't
Oh, he went for the
worry.
bowl.
Don't worry about it.
5.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a great dart.
Yep.
Steve,
I
you
love it.
require
I'm going to stop switching the camera so much.
150.
Sorry, guys. It's almost over anyway. Deal with it. I don't know why I got aggressive there at the end.
Garrett Rukowski watching along with us. Hey, Garrett.
Come on, Steve. Oh. Not going to take it out. So it'll be Chad. 25 left.
100.
Steve leaves the 50.
Chad, you require 25.
I'm telling you right now, if Chad happens to not hit this and I have 50 left, I'm just going to go for the bowl on the first
9-8.
dart. Ideally,
Yeah.
but instead he goes 12 for 13, so he still has some work to do. You're not at 12. You're at 13.
You're at 13. 5-4.
Uh-oh. If he has a 12, he's going to... Okay, good.
Mm.
Now he has 12.
1-6.
13.
Just
I don't like that route. You like that route,
Nick,
don't you,
you
Sean?
require
I do, but
50.
I go bullseye here first dart.
Go for it, Nick. Come on.
Why not?
That's a 4
see,
46.
That could happen anyway.
Yes,
Yep.
single 4.
He might even get a shot at a double now.
14 or 6 and see which way he's going to go. Going to have one.
What does he have
dart,
left?
46.
You got to go the 6-10 wire. Yep,
Yeah,
he does so.
Tops.
Tops.
Yeah,
he hits it and they stay alive.
Go. Could be 8 in a row. I'm telling you.
Staying alive. Staying alive. All right,
that
so
would have
there's
been
the
perfect
first
for me
one.
though. 8-1, no free drinks.
Yeah.
That look good.
Well, as the Boston Red Sox said in 2004,
All right.
don't let us win the first one.
Don't stop that. Don't.
Double in,
Nick
double
Thompson
out.
Gotcha.
said
Play some
530 stars. Thank
With
you, Nick.
to throw first. All the best. Game on.
Did we just come friends? Yep.
Double in, double out. So these guys got to.
What are they doing? Yeah, they forgot the whole strategy, and now they're mad at him.
What was the strategy?
This.
Yeah, double bull.
No score.
We're going to stay right here, ladies and gentlemen, because that's where they're all going to shoot to start off with.
They've agreed to go double in, double bull.
Yep, just on the first round.
All right.
If you would have hit that double 16, I wonder if they'd just be like, that one doesn't count.
If they agreed to something and he went something else, the next start is his leg.
To be fair, I think he just forgot about that.
Yeah, these guys have a prearranged agreement. They're going to, first round, they're going to try and double in on the double
Got
bull.
it.
That does it. There you go.
Now pressure on Steve to have to do it.
No
now he's
call.
rethinking
He
this.
shouldn't do it.
He's rethinking the strategy
Mike
now.
Grady saying, don't call it a comeback, sending 530 stars. You
They
may
got
not have
in.
heard me. Nick Thompson.
That was better than his opponent.
65.
15 extra points out of that. They actually got in on the bullseye.
Thank you, Grady. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you both. Rick Birchfield watching along on the chat.
What are they
Thank you,
doing
Rick.
again? Why is he doing this?
Miss Janet.
22.
I think they just wanted to shoot at it.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right, there's your fun round.
All right, so Nick now can just do whatever he wants. You can fit underneath there? Nope.
41.
You know, I think that comes a little bit of experience, the idea of switching down to 19s on that one.
It is 77-2 here in favor of Garett and Chad. The team fight but from Lafayette. And still staying steady. Great checkout from Nick Logsdon in the last leg when he absolutely needed it. Missed the first big number and then handled it perfectly.
Yeah, and that was a total team effort, too, because Steve had some big trip 19s.
Yep. 2 great cover shots on.
Yep. They got him to that point.
Garrett, that
There
first
we
start is
go.
just finding it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's throwing heat.
Yep, he's stepping over to stay there. And he hits the big
bang.
140.
Let's go.
Big darts.
Huge darts. Well, you know, this is going to be a great learning experience. Can you learn a lot from losing?
Of course you can. Oh, sorry. Carlos, go ahead.
Can you learn a lot from losing?
Yeah, it's,
You learn more from losing, more from winning.
depends on your mindset. You know,
Okay.
if you're gonna be a baby about it, and make excuses. No, you know, it's like, oh, I did this. You know,
Yep.
like if you make excuses, no. But if you sit back, reevaluate it, then yeah, you can learn from it.
Yep.
Go cry outside. Don't let anybody see you, and then come back in and shake hands.
Get to it.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, off the board.
A little bit of a fly on dart 3.
All right, Steve. Needs a ton plus here. Want to keep it close no matter what.
Steve's got
41.
that like Roy Munson thing going on there. His hair's getting a little bit
Little pointy in the middle.
more coiffy as the night goes on.
99.
Great
Garrett.
darts again from Garrett.
Homing
Great setup.
Right in on that trip 20.
Leaves 90 for his partner. He might go double bull first dart and then go tops. With his opponent not going to be on a finish unless it's triple.
Chad, you require 90.
All right.
See what he does?
I like the look on Chad's eye right now.
Lots of ways to go here, especially with the opponents not sitting on and out. Trip 18 was the way he chose. Trip 18, double 18. Missed it, though. He's sitting on 86.
Trip 18 for double 16 now. Or
Yep, 66.
44.
try to leave double 3 like a psycho.
Yeah. Just
wrong with
trying to
double
get it down.
It's right there, right in the middle, on the bottom. I hit that all the time. It's not that hard.
Yes. How many times you hit a single 3, though?
That's my least favorite double on the entire dartboard, minus the 7s. And another great
Look
cover
at
shot.
that.
And there's some
That's
pressure now on
huge
this.
Darts.
Garrett, you require
Again, I like the 6'10 wire
46.
here. Does it. Tops for the match. Garrett's favorite double.
Ooh, just below.
Can Nick
All right.
save it again?
You
All right,
require
Nick.
98.
Had a little chat with Steve before he walks up to the Aki. Let's see what he's going to do here. 98's the points. He's to end on a double.
Ooh, now 95, so treble 19 for
Yeah.
double 19.
There's only one way.
Yes.
Well, it's only two
There's
ways to
2
go.
ways, and I guessed wrong.
I know
on
0
Garrett's
ways
last
to
one.
get there, but
Yeah.
okay.
Treble
Well-
15 for double bull or treble 19 for double 19? Yep, treble 19 for
Yeah,
double
you
19,
can
I think
hit-
is the call there.
Here's Steve in the background.
Now
Okay.
78, or 76 left, so back up to trip 20.
22 leaves this.
Thank you, Keegan. I don't know.
Yep, me neither. But
No,
that's
right.
all right.
31. Chad, you require 20.
This is for the match.
All right, double 10. Don't go inside.
Yeah, you gotta love the commentator's jinx right there.
Yeah.
Trying to Peter Wright this and just bang him right off there, and that is just unlucky.
Oh, just on the edge. All right.
Steve, you
Treble
require
17 for
67.
double 8.
Steve trying to make it 2 in a row on the road to the comeback. Let's see what he can do.
It's
Taking
a
his time.
long road.
Yeah, taking
It's
his
like-
time thinking about it.
Should be treble 17 for double 8.
Treble 17 is the dart.
Got
Yeah,
it.
got it. Double 8.
What a huge first dart, too.
Yes, sir.
See if you can settle in on a double 4.
Come on, Steve. Go right at it, son. Don't
I
bust.
like this.
Yeah.
I like him taking a second.
Oh, that's okay.
63.
I didn't like the follow through there on dart
Yeah.
3.
That's fair.
And
I do it all the time. The third dart,
Garrett, you
I
require
Yeah.
20.
No
terrible.
follow through.
Nothing.
Got to throw it.
Garrett doing the same.
Working his way in.
Oh,
no.
He was afraid of the double 5, too.
That team hasn't
Nick,
scored in
you
the last 6
require
darts.
4.
And they're trying to leave this
Can't win like
open
that.
to come
Nope.
back.
yeah, you can't win like that.
Come on, Nick. This is big for you. Double 1.
Madhouse.
No score.
Okay.
What's a half? How do you get that one?
Yeah. Well, it's technically.
It's a
Chad, you
buster.
require
Okay, that's
20.
It's gonna be tough to get.
All right, Chad. Good to see him smile. Watch this focus in his eyes, staring right at that double 10. And missing.
Still got to attack it more than that.
Oh, that's where it gets tough. You go down there, you end up with a 5. You're in a tough spot in steel tip darts.
Oh,
That's
and he
a bust.
busts it. So, Steve
All
Price.
right.
Does he hit it?
You require 4.
They got an opportunity here. Let's see what he can do.
Turn that-
No,
This is-
first start.
If it was the 15, then yep.
Yep. A little bit too quick on that
Garrett,
one, I
you
think.
require 20.
Same dart.
And
we
there it
go.
is,
Yes.
the top
All
corner
right.
pocket
And the
for the
match.
match.
To Garrett.
Garrett and Chad tried
Chad.
really hard to give that away. Like, there's here, you take it. Here, you take it.
Yep.
And they just would not accept that gift. So,
Well, let me
an
say
8-2 victory for
Let-
Garrett and Chad. That's the closest we're ever going to have to an 8-0 guess.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
that's
well.
fair.
Look, who knows what they're talking about?
His name's Carlos. Carlos Panfili. Guys, check out Sideline Sports Pub.
Please do.
Great food, great atmosphere, great darts. Carlos, we cannot tell you how much we appreciate you being a sponsor of ours and for being on the show
Yeah,
tonight.
I appreciate
you were
everybody
awesome.
listening. Everybody listening.
You were
Come
by
to the bar. Appreciate you guys.
by far one of our better guest hosts that we've ever had
Thank
on
you
our
very
show.
much.
So,
I knew I would be.
hey, appreciate you, bud.
Thanks.
And that'll do it for Carlos. As we're gonna get in our champions here, I'm gonna ask him a few questions that I completely forgot to think about. As we're doing that, let's check out the jerseys for sale. Magicwear.com, the Siege Version 2 jerseys, which is it's actually in Garrett's picture for the Magneto sponsorship that he just had. Thanks, Garrett, for wearing that. And then, of course, our Siege Version 3 jerseys. Both of them are fantastic. Again, the draws at Sidelines, the Monday Night Weekly Steel Tip Line draw. Shout out to Sean Rosner for running that bad boy and doing a great job of growing that. A lot of fun stuff that happens there. And then, of course, the Thursday Night Blind draw at Sidelines. That's a sweet-looking flyer, I'm telling you what. Going to have to update the buy-in, I guess, but we'll get to that. Guys, can't tell you how much we appreciate you joining us as we are joined by our winners here tonight, Garrett and Chad. Guys, you're taking trophies back to Lafayette, and the respect has been earned, I would say, tonight. Chad, coming in tonight, what were your expectations? First time playing on our show. You've been here before, but first time actually playing on the show. What were your expectations coming into this? And let me turn on your mics because now we're good.
Now we're good. You can
I
hear
can't
me
believe
now?
I remember that, guys. You guys are so lucky. Go ahead.
I don't know that if I really had any. I was just hoping not to look silly out there. So
You did not look silly.
I did. I was hoping not to. So.
Yeah. You guys won the first leg. Before the match started, Carlos called 8-0. And said if it was 8-0, Sidelines would get free drinks. We'd all get free drinks and to start buying them. You guys got up 1-0 and then immediately lost that next leg, which thank God to
Sorry-
Carlos
sorry
is
to
hard
Sidelines.
because if it would have gotten down to like 7-0, that might have been a huge factor. How were you guys able to rattle off that many legs in a row, Garett?
We just had fun. We just kept on telling each other to stay calm, play our darts. Chad shot awesome tonight. My goal was not to embarrass him or anybody else online. It's nerve-wracking when you're not a still tip player, and we had fun.
For sure.
Let's talk about your opponents here real quick, because, of course, Steve Price is quite the character. Struggled a little bit tonight for the game that he can typically bring. He had his moments. And then how would you have been able to guess that Nick had only been playing darts for 4 months and had picked up a steel tip dart at 4 p.m. today?
No.
Tonight's the first night I've met Steve. I met Nick over the weekend at a blind draw for a birthday. So I've seen him shoot, so I know that he was lighting the board up on Sunday. So I know but I would not guess 4 months. No.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was very impressed with Nick. He came out on fire on the 20s, and he shot good all night, never hesitated. I mean, I was very impressed for 4 months and how he did.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It definitely was one of those things where it just seemed like you guys were just scoring extremely well. You had a 17 darter in the penultimate leg there.
Nice.
And then you guys were on pace for a ridiculous when you guys lost the leg before the last leg decider. But Garett, I just want to give a huge shout out to you, buddy. Congratulations on your new sponsorship with Magneto Darts.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
They have a very good list of players, and we've had a few of them now on the show. We've had you, Mike Hagenow has been on. We've had Crystal Wagner on the show. When are we going to get Magneto himself?
I hope he can make a trip up here and join. He's a great guy, very easy to talk to. He's always willing to help people. I love what he stands for darts. It's very nice to deal with him and have the chance to make the future with him. I'm very excited for it.
Well, you shot brilliantly tonight. I'm sure.
Thank you.
I'm sure your new sponsor is going to be extremely happy with the way you performed for sure. Chad, man, I can't tell you how impressed we were with your scoring.
Thank you.
Your focus when you play. What do you think that you've worked on the most in the last 6 months to improve your game?
Concentration, definitely.
I mean,
blocking out noise behind me.
You'll smile and be all nice and friendly, and as soon as you stare to that dartboard to where your face is now not facing the players anymore, the focus that you get on your
I've been told that it's just you and the board, and just hit your numbers, and that's it. So I don't worry about what the other guy's shooting. I just try and shoot my best dart, and if I hit it, cool.
You guys shot brilliant tonight.
Thank you.
I said at one point that you were almost unbeatable compared to some of the best teams that we've had on here. You guys at one point were on pace to just destroy it all.
Awesome.
One of the more impressive teams. Is it nice to bring a couple more trophies back to Lafayette?
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to add it to my small little trophy shelf I've got going, so this will be cool. This will be cool for sure.
And then, Garett, this is a redemption match for you as well.
The first night here, me and Sean had no experience in steel tip, and I learned from that and brought it here tonight.
Guys, you shot fantastically.
Thank you.
I'm excited for you guys to look back and listen because you guys were awesome. Your opponent shot brilliantly. It was a good night of darts, and we can't tell you how much we appreciate you guys being on our show.
Thank you.
Without you guys,
thank you for having
and the
us.
support Lafayette gives us is honestly, it's so amazing.
We all love the opportunity to be here, and you guys are amazing guys.
You keep sending us players. We're going to keep having them on the show. So
they're up there. They're up there for sure.
Most definitely.
Two of the best in Lafayette right here. Now the champions of the Siege. Respect earned. So
thank you.
You take the respect back.
Thank you.
To Lafayette.
Absolutely.
You guys
We
deserve
will.
it.
We will.
Well, guys, that will do it for our show tonight. We've had a great time this evening. We've really appreciated it. You're good. Congratulations again, guys. You guys killed it. But, guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us. We're going to be back next week. You're going to want to tune into our show next week. We have the amazing Skeez Davis, fantastic comedian, person in the dart community. He's going to be hilarious, and I cannot wait for him to be on the show next week. So you're going to want to tune in for that. He's definitely taken the comedy world by storm here recently, so looking forward to that battle. It's a great matchup, too. A couple of Northsiders doing battle with some tough competition. So we'll see you next week, Same time, same place, 8 p.m. here live on YouTube and Facebook. From Sean Green, that's me, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives, and of course our Keegan Ives, and then of course our missed compadre tonight, Mr. Tim Neal, who still did amazing on those cameras all night long. But guys, have a great night. Thank you so much. We will see you next week right here on The Siege.